New day, bright day. That was the name of my LLC actually before all this web stuff. Well, actually, no, actually, it was during the web stuff too. But brightday.net. Um, so yeah, my LLC was Bright Day Enterprises, which started in 1984. It's got a backstory. We won't get into it right now. It's July. Hang on. 27. 2024. A year that'll live in history. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I've got the last few videos that when eBay cut me off that I've are currently uploading. Interesting enough, in reviewing them to get an idea what to use for a title and such, I guess it's this camera app has proven once again it's got a volume cutoff because I think it was supposed to be my keyboard therapy, um, but evidently I'll have to turn down the volume or do it differently if I'm actually going to get it recorded. So I deleted it. I don't often delete things, so I'm pretty sure I don't care. Um, yeah. We're ready to go website. I've been avoiding it because it's not a good investment of my time, frankly. But as I'm communicating more and more with people, of course, that's how our Web 2.0 legacy technology, people expect you to have a website. Oh yeah, you're going to try to get me on your website and then put me in your sales funnel, right? That's what people are thinking because that's ubiquitous. Um, so anyhow, I registered a couple of domain names yesterday. I try to be careful about it. I used to do 20 years ago or so. I used to do domain which means trying to flip domains. You buy the domain, you hope to be able to flip it for more. The best I'd ever did while I was working that side hustle, seeing if it was worth making a main hustle, was $500. But I have professionally brokered like a $5,000 deal for a domain name. So there's money in it, and that kind of stuff fits my love for trash to treasure. And that it's not going to work, especially nowadays. It's not going to work for you uh, large scale, but there is value there. It's not like it's all a scam or whatever. Anyhow, that's a whole nother area. But so I once had over 150 affiliate websites going, and I stopped doing that because it was costing me like 4,000 a year just to have my domains registered, right? And seeing as how I wasn't doing that stuff anymore, it didn't make sense to continue paying it every year. So I started shutting down my domains, and for the most part, they're all gone now. I held on to some like freejoke.net, and yeah, the one I sold for $500. Uh, it went to evidently, and it was kind of just. I think it was just kind of a hit the keyboard with Tosh and see what you come up with. And it was a Bulgarian heavy metal band. Evidently, that was their name, and they wanted it. And I say, well, yeah, okay, send me $500. It's yours. They went for it. So cool. I hope they did well with it. But that gives you an idea of domaneering. It only cost me the registration fee. And I probably picked it up as an expired domain. That's how I got freejoke.net. Because one of the things you can do is you keep an eye on domains that are expiring, and if you can snipe it, get in there and re-register it before the original owner does or wants to. And I've had that happen to me. And I think on Alignable, I heard one or two people indicate that basically they've had that happen to them too, which is somebody snipes your .com or what. Well, in this case, it was brightday.com, and some financial services guy in Florida took it. But I don't care. See, that's part of why domineering doesn't work anymore these days. Because when I'm doing a new domain, okay, here's the example. Okay, I registered uh, unicornmint.fun fun for $2. Isn't that, how fun is that? Um, but yeah, the .com is gone. It's unavailable, but nobody's got it on the internet. They're not doing a website or anything. So they're just hoping that I'll come to them and say, I want unicornmint.com. I'll pay you $2,000 or whatever it is you think you're going to squeeze out of this deal. No, I don't do that. You can very easily change your domain name. I mean, for instance, a technique that was being used quite a bit was put like an I or an E in front of it. Remember those days? So it would be I Unicorn Mint. Now I can register it. In this case, the golden rule, if you're going to do internet web stuff, is go with a .com. And I favor, even if you got to modify your domain name to get a .com, like adding an I on the front, or there are other things like Unicorn Mint HQ, right? Would be another one, or Unicorn Mint Club, or Unicorn Mint Depot. Depot is really popular. That's all it takes. And see, the thing is, SEO. If you're interested in SEO, it used to be anyhow, and I got to preface with that because Google's constantly doing their tosh, and they get away with it because they've got a monopoly. But that unicornmintdepot.com would still get SEO love of Unicorn Mint, right? So if people are searching for Unicorn Mint, Google's not going to care that there's a depot in there. Um, Yeah, I'm not interested in SEO and Google and all that kind of stuff. What I'm spending my time on is so much bigger. Um, but that said, when we're doing like market research for deciding on a new product, we definitely want to be at an expert level of keyword search. And I've done lots of that. I can mentor people to do it. Some of it has to do with changing conditions too. Some of the tools that used to be around 20 years ago might not be around anymore. Others have mutated and become something other. Um, but yeah, it's things like trends and fads. We can try, well, they call it viral marketing now, but we can try to go for fads and stuff. I've had at least two major case studies in my life where I didn't intend to start a fad, but it's indisputable, really, that I did start the fad. It was a lot of fun. So anyhow, enough about those details. If you, okay, that's about it for this video. And as usual, I probably didn't really get into. Well, actually, I am. I registered 2 domain names yesterday, and that's what I'm going to be working on today. In fact, there's an opening for a webmaster internship after 3 6 months. we'll issue you a certificate of achievement of becoming a webmaster, and from there forevermore, if you want to be a webmaster, you're in like Flynn, whatever that means. Okay, so I like that .fun, and we can get away with it. I was saying, if you can, you want to get .com. Really think hard before you let go of registering as a .com. And now, of course, there's exceptions. .org, that's what you are, a nonprofit organization or something. Use .org. It's appropriate. .edus for education. Um, I mean, yeah, I won't get into that. I won't get into that now. There's just so much. There's just so much. Really, you might say we're hedonistic entrepreneurs because we're going to make money if we're willing to do the work and learn. But uh, what do we want to do? Do you see what I'm saying? Are you getting a glimmer of the vision? Your job, if we must use that word, is to enjoy what you do and have fun and imbue that fun and joy into our products.